this is a GATE 2018 question, dear students. When we approach here, fz is a function, fz is a function of the complex variable. So it's a very good question. Complex fz is a function of complex variable. Complex variable z is equals to x plus iota y is given by, z is equals to x plus iota y is given by. It's a different question. Given by, we have a function fz is equals to iota z plus k into real part of z plus iota into imaginary part of z. Isn't it right? Let me highlight the function. It's a very good question. fz is equals to iota z plus k into real part of z plus iota into imaginary part of z. For what value of k? Here again the question is the same pattern. Again we have to find, we have the function, complete function, we have to find out the unknown quantity. So for what value of k? For what value of k will fz satisfy the CR equation? Will fz satisfy the CR equation, that is the Cauchy-Riemann equation, right? We have options. Yeah, we do have options are 0, 1, -1 and it is y, right? So we are having 4 options. Let's approach it, guys. It's a definitely it's a good question to approach. So here again the question is talking about fz is a function of the complex variable, z is equals to x plus iota y, which is fz is equals to iota z plus k into real part of z plus iota into imaginary part of z, right? Value of k, we have to find out the unknown quantity k which the function satisfy the CR equation. Let's approach it. First of all, let's write down the question in a simpler manner. It's iota z, we know that the z is equals to x plus iota y, yes exactly, plus k into real part of z, the real part of z is always x, yes exactly, plus iota into imaginary part of z which is always is equals to y, yes exactly. So when we approach it, simplify this iota x plus iota square y plus kx plus iota y, yes. From here we can take common iota, it will be x plus y, iota square is equals to -1, so y plus kx. Now let's write down it in a simpler manner, kx minus y plus iota into x plus y. Now this is a simple form of the function. This is the simple form of a function. We can say fz is equals to kx minus y plus iota x plus y, kx minus y plus iota x plus y. When we approach from here, the real part is kx minus y, dear students, the imaginary part is x plus y, right? We can see now clearly, we can see the real part is always this one where iota does not exist, and the imaginary part is always this one in which iota is exist, right? So we can see that it is the real part kx minus y and it is the imaginary part x plus y, right? So now let's approach to this one. Question is talking about CR equation. Let's approach to the CR equation. So when we find del u by del x, it should equals to del v by del y, with del u by del x is equals to del v by del y, and del u by del y is equals to minus del v by del x, that we know very well. So it should be equal whenever the Cauchy-Riemann equation satisfy ux is equals to vy and uy is equals to minus vx, dear students. So when we approach from here, we can find out del u by del x. So the value of del u by del x will be k only, because we will partially differentiate this with respect to x, so it will be k only, yes. So del u by del x is equals to k. When we partially differentiate u with respect to y, it will be -1 only, yes, okay. We will put the values there only. When we partially differentiate v with respect to x, it will be 1. When we partially differentiate v with respect to y, it will be 1, right? Let's put the values here only. So when we put the values here, del u by del x is equals to k, it should equals to del v by del y. So hence we can say k is equals to 1, my dear students. Okay, hence we can conclude the value of k is equals to 1, because we have to find the value of k only na, we have to find the value of unknown quantity only. So that's why we can conclude from here, hence k is equals to 1. Is it clear, dear students? So there is no need of the second portion, because it's already known, right? So it's already satisfying the Cauchy-Riemann equation. You can see uy is equals to minus vx, right? So it's only and only ux is equals to vy gives you the unknown quantity or the value of the unknown function k. Is it clear? So it's a simple question to approach, dear students. So these type of questions you can see in the GATE examination, right? There is one more question which we can see, that of GATE 2016 question. Okay, let me write down next the last question. After that we will have discussion on, in the same lecture we will have discussion on how to construct an analytical function. I will show you how to construct an analytic function. So if this is a GATE 2016 question, this is a GATE 2016 question which actually asked in the 1 mark question, right? So when we approach it, the question is GATE 2016 question. So we have, again here we have to find out the value of unknown quantity k. So again here we have an unknown quantity k. Okay, so let me write down the function. A function f is said to be complex. A function f is said to be complex, dear students, right? Complex variable. Function f of the complex variable, we can say the function f of the complex variable z is equals to x plus iota y is given as, we have a function which given as z is equals to x plus iota y is given as f is equals to uxy plus iota vxy only. So when we approach from here we have two parts, real part and imaginary part, and the real part is given and we have to find the unknown quantity in the real part, and also we have imaginary part. So for this one, the real part u is equals to, we are having 2kxy, and the imaginary part v is equals to, we are having x square minus y square. So again from here it is written in the question that the function is analytic. If the function is analytic, then we have to find out the value of the k, right? So from here again we have to find out the value of k. If the function is analytic, it's already given in the question. If the function is analytic, then we have to find the value of k. Then find k. Now let's approach it. Find k. Now let's approach it, guys. How we will find out, how we will approach from k from here. So here exactly the question was MSQ, right? The question was numerical entry, means we don't have options in the question. So let's approach. We know very well ux is equals to vy for the Cauchy-Riemann equation, and uy is equals to minus vx for the Cauchy-Riemann equation. Again, dear students, that we know very well, right? So ux is equals to vy and uy is equals to minus vx. So when we approach here, we have u is equals to 2kxy. It is written, yes, exactly. When we find out del u by del x, it will be 2ky, yes. When we find out del u by del y from here, means the partial differentiation of u with respect to y, it will be 2kx only, yes. We have the value v also. Let's differentiate this with respect to x. It will be 2x. Let's differentiate this with respect to y. It will be minus 2y. We know very well, it's already given in the question that the function is analytic. If the function is analytic, it means we have to find the value of unknown k, na, right? So it means vx, ux is equals to vy. So you can conclude from here ux is equals to vy. It means 2ky is equals to vy. It's equals to minus 2y. We are having ux is equals to vy, right? We are having here minus, okay, right? So here y and y will be cancelled out, 2 and 2 will be cancelled out, hence k will be minus 1, dear students. Okay, if you want to cross check, let's cross check with the second one also. uy is equals to minus vx. When you approach from here, uy is equals to minus vx. When you approach from here, it is 2kx is equals to minus vx. It means it will minus 2 and 2 cancel out, k and k cancel out, it will give me minus 1 only. So that's why we can conclude k is equals to minus 1, right? Now don't think, dear students, that here that so many students get confused. Ma'am, according to the question, ux should equals to vy only na. According to question, ux is equals to vy, but here we are having ux is equals to minus vy. So that's why I put here minus vy. Why? Because it's here in the ux we have one unknown quantity. So it's definitely possible that the value of that unknown quantity might be negative. Okay, so that's why we approached here as it is the function. Why we approach? Because it's already given in the question that it's an analytical function. So when it's an analytical function, we know very well the result is always ux is equals to vy. So that's why we approach here k is equals to minus 1, which is the answer. So it was a numerical entry question. You can write down the value of k is equals to minus 1. This will be your final answer, right? So we discussed these 5 GAT problems, dear students, which are actually based on the analytical function. Now I will tell you how to construct an analytical function. Actually for that particular question, till now there is no question has been asked from that segment in the GAT examination. But yeah, if you are preparing for ESC, then definitely you can go for that one. So that's why I will tell you how to construct an analytical function. There are 2 methods to construct an analytical function. The first is the total derivative method and the second is the Milnes-Thomson method. I will tell you both the method and we will approach one example with both the methods, right?